There we go, pips. And welcome again. If you have joined us, tonight for the live recap show. And that is, of course, the week recap show for week 4. And if you are joining me, you are joining myself and in Seeker 707. How are you, Seeker?
Hello.
Okay. Hello to you too.
Thought I'd change it up a little bit, but hello everybody. How is everyone doing on this chilly Sunday?
Scary Morticia Adams, hello there. Hello. Wait, I always get confused with where my camera is. Hello. All right. So I take it the chills are taking its toll on you, is it?
Yes, I'm going a little bit crazy.
You're going a little bit hibernation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, little what do you call it? Bearology. I also Monday mornings, if it's this cold, I feel bearology coming on, right? It's this new bearology. Yeah, it's a type of winter bound disease, and bearology is commonly known. Actually, it's got a few like symptoms that you can easily pick up. The one is pillonotomy. It's pillow and accommodating your pillow, like a combination of that. And it literally means that you struggle with picking your head up from your pillow, and there's no pills, right? I mean, there's no cure. They can treat the symptoms. You know, like if there's, for example, next week Monday there will be a public holiday coming up. That, for example, will treat the symptoms, but there's no cure, right? Anyway,
I think the cure is summer.
Anyway, enough talking cock. So listen, who has come out to join us on the stream tonight? Who's giving us a shout out in the stream there?
All right, so of course, Awesome Leash is here. Of course she is. Of course. Wanda's here. Hello, Wand. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Chaos Artist. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Tennis. Hello to Gummy Bear, who had a little mishap today. So I hope you're feeling better, Gummy. I hope the anesthetic is doing its job. That's a whole other story.
It sounds
hello,
like.
Grim. Irina is here, and and then there's Leash. He is awesome. Yes.
Nice. Guys, so thank you very much for coming out to join us tonight. Of course, as I said earlier, you're coming out to join us for the week 4 recap show, and we've been talking a little bit about the weather and how cold it is, and I think,
as you can see, it's very cold.
Well, I think it might be a bit of a cold week ahead. Luckily, we're all inside playing Call of Duty Cold War Season 1 with Clan Wars.
Yes,
nice and warm.
We are practicing.
Nice and warm, so the cold weather is not an issue, right? But guys, if you have come up, thank you, and please remember to give this video a like if you like what we are doing at Clan Wars. So, Siko, we're gonna get right into the results.
We can do that. Let's go.
Right, so I'm going to pull up for you on the screen the results for week 4 for Division 1.
Division 1. Okay, we're going to start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Okay, so Division 1, Week 4, we've got the first game they played, Don 5 versus Divine Gaming Enigma, and Don 5 picking up the win with 800 points versus the 725 points of Divine Gaming. That looks like was a super close match.
Yeah,
I can imagine that was
I actually
amazing.
said in Discord, I asked, can somebody please send me a stream link? I think probably somebody missed the message or something, because I never received the stream link for this game, and I was looking very, very much forward to see these two teams in action. But yes, by the looks of it, it looks like it was one of those crackers, right?
Yes, definitely. And the second game they played for Division 1 was Dorfkop Built Different versus Eclipse Spirit, with Dorfkop picking up the win there with 750 points versus the 492 of Eclipse Spirit.
Very nice, very nice. That was your Division 1 for week 4. So week 4 for Division 2 is now on your screen.
All right, Division 2 from week 4. We've got first game there, Vertigo 7 versus Project Alpha Gravity. And Vertigo 7 picking up the win with 893 points versus a 401 from Project Alpha Gravity.
Nice.
And the second game they played this week was TNT Astrius versus Eclipse Razor, and Astrius picked up the win there, 900 points versus the 96 from Eclipse Razor.
Well done there to Astrius. That seems like a bit of a big win. So I think
Yeah, I believe the third map wasn't played, so Razor wasn't getting,
the extra
the
points.
chance to get some extra points there. Yeah,
Nice,
unfortunately.
nice. Division 2 is done, and we're heading on to Division 3.
Division 3 this week, Eclipse Anonymous versus Revo Gaming, and Eclipse Anonymous picked up the win there with the full 900 points versus 361 from Revo Gaming. The second game played there, Psychosis Uprising picking up the win versus TNT Whiskey with 464 points.
And I wanted to see this game
sorry,
as well.
I'm saying TNT Whiskey. My bad. I am so sorry. It's Lords of Latency Whiskey.
There we go, TLL. Right?
I had the wrong thing on the screen. I still had TNT up from the previous division.
So Psychosis versus the Lords of Latency Whiskey, and I actually wanted to watch this game because I'm following both teams, Psychosis and Whiskey, and I wanted to actually still see this game, but I haven't gotten to it yet. But well done there to Psychosis. Unfortunately, the recap show has ruined it for me a little bit, but I will still go and watch the stream.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Yes. But I'm following both these teams. I was very interested to see them play each other. All right, Division 3 finished, and moving on to Division 4.
Division 4, Week 4, we've got Psychosis Synergy versus Predators, and Psychosis Synergy picked up the win there, 900 points versus the 56 from Predators. And the second game played there, Project Alpha Greybeards, 850 points versus Bounty Hunters Green with 474 points.
Very nice. This is, of course, a bit of a hard division as well. I mean, most of these teams I've seen match up had very, very hard games. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see any Division 4 games this week. But there's always next week. So going off Division 4 and on to the second last division, which is Division 5, before we head into the most valuable players.
All right, and of course, Division 5, the first game there was streamed on this channel as well, so you can go back and watch it. What a cracker of a match. These teams played like flippin' stars. Nexus Misfits versus Revo Gaming Apex, or Repix, as you'll hear on the stream. So Nexus Misfits did pick up the win there, 801 points versus 600 from Revo Gaming, but that you're gonna have to go watch that match just to see how how amazing that game was.
So listen, I mean, we streamed this game, right, me and you, and so the first thing that I have to do is I have to say congratulations, Misfits. It was absolutely wonderfully played, right? So congratulations to you guys. I'm very happy you guys did very, very well. However, Repex broke that unbeaten, right?
Yes, that streak.
So Repex broke the streak. So well done also to Revo Gaming Apex on that, right? It is it was a feat, because for the past 3 weeks prior to this week's game, Nexus of course was unbeaten, right? They were going on that full 900 points every game, and this past week's game was the first game where they got broken, or where that streak got broken. Now, again, not by much, 99 points, so they still got 801. But Revo managed to get them to break that streak, right? So that was well done to the Revo Apex guys.
Technically, Nexus does still maintain their match win streak, but Revo obviously did manage to take one of the rounds from them, which forced it into the SND, which was hell of exciting.
that SND was toe to toe, right? Like, I mean, it was the whole game through. It was so good to watch. Anyway, well done to both teams.
To be honest, though, my favorite was the control. The control was amazing.
Nice, guys, go back and watch the stream. It was worth it, right? It was absolutely worth it. Right,
definitely,
moving on.
Definitely. All right, the second game they played for Division 5 was Mad Gaming versus Evil Maniacs Rebels, and Mad Gaming took the win there with 900 points versus the 122 from EVL Rebels. The third game was Stampede Hondo versus GSG Platinum, and Stampede Hondo this was such a close game as well. 682 points versus the 624 points for GSG Platinum.
This looks like it was a nail biter.
I must say, like, it was such a cracker of a match as well, that the the hard point didn't even go to the full 250 points. That's how hard the teams were
Did the
fighting.
time run out?
The timer ran out.
No.
Yes.
Can I tell you,
So
I've
GSG
hardly
took the
ever,
hard points.
but
GSG took the hard point, but they didn't get that the full points
I've
for
hardly
it. So
ever seen that happen, actually, especially in comp, right?
Yeah.
You don't see the timer run out unless the two teams are really holding each other off that hard point up until the end, which it seems like that is exactly what happened.
Yeah, you must understand how much fighting there is on a hard point to keep people off of it so that timer runs out.
Anyway, that's good to see. Good to see. Right, moving off Division 5 and on to the results for the last division, Division 6.
Division 6 this week, Dorfkop Oldies versus Untamed Beast. Dorfkop Oldies taking the win, their 900 points, versus Untamed Beast with 239 points. The second game was Inferno Gaming Legion versus Bounty Hunters Red, and the Inferno Gaming Legion with 550 points versus the 515 of Bounty Hunters Red.
Nice.
Right. And of course, the last match they played for the week, well, not the last match for the week, but the last one we're going to show is GSG Gold versus Predator Xenomorph, and GSG Gold picking up the win there with 900 points versus 29 from PDT Xenomorph.
Nice. So all around good games, 6 divisions, all the divisions played their games. Well, there was a couple, 1 or 2 of yellow cards given out this week as well.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, fairly happy with the games that went down. Now, Sika, how about we do the results table tonight before we do the most valuable players? How do you feel about that?
Okay, all right,
Okay,
let's go. Hold on, let me pull it up. I wasn't expecting it. Okay, I wasn't.
I want to keep the most valuable players for last this week because there's a few interesting ones in there, right?
There's some really, really good results this week. I must be honest.
Right.
Like some, and we broke a record this week as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get to the most valuable players, let's look at the divisional tables. Then after the results for week 4. So you up on the screen is your Division 1.
All right, Division 1, we've got Don 5 sitting at the top there with 2,600 points, followed sort of closely behind by Dorfkop Built Different with 1,947 points. In third place, we have LLG Death Dealers with 1,900 points. And in fourth place, we've got Divine Gaming Enigma with 1,784 points. And there in fifth place, we've got Eclipse Spirit with 1,618 points. Of course, Eclipse Spirit's the only team that has played all their matches so far. So you're going to see the first 4 teams there still battling it out. So some of those positions could change in the coming week, but as far as it goes, Eclipse Spirit has played all their matches for.
But with 2 weeks to go, it looks like in Division 1, it's a chase for who's going to be in the final in second place, right? I mean, Don 5 at the moment, unless something drastically happens, it looks like they've secured their final spot. And now it's really about who's going to go up against them, right? And it could be number 2, 3, or 4 because there's not a lot of space between that second and fourth position there, right? So let's see.
Upcoming. So final week ahead of us before the the playoffs for first, second, third, and first, second, and third. But in Division 1, we're going to have Divine Gaming going up against Dorfkop Built Different, and we're going to have Don 5 versus LLG.
Nice.
So it's going to be an interesting one. It's really going to be an
interesting one. I agree. Right. So then moving on to Division 2.
Right, Division 2, we've got TNT Astrius with 2,600 points there in the top position, and right behind them we've got Project Alpha Gravity with 1,937 points. Then we've got Eclipse Razor with 1,896 points, and in fourth place we've got Vertigo 7 with 1,772 points. In fifth place we've got EVL Empire with 1,334 points.
Great stuff. And TNT leading the pack over here. Not enough in it yet exactly to say, but I mean, let's see, right? I mean, Project Alpha is the only team here that have played 4 games. The others all have a game in hand, right? So let's see how that table changes by next week.
Yeah, they do. And of course, with the last matches coming this coming week, we've got Vertigo 7 versus TNT and EVL Empire versus Eclipse Razor. And of course, with Project Gravity, it's sitting in second place. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see how the fact that they don't have a game coming this week actually does change who is in second place, third place, etc., etc.
Let's see. Let's see. Right, moving on to Division 3.
All right, Division 3 for standings so far. We've got Psychosis Uprising with 3,182 points. And in second place, we've got BTE with 2,667 points. Third place, we've got Lords of Latency Whiskey with 1,629 points. And Eclipse Anonymous with 1,441. In fifth place, we've got Revo with 826 points. Now, in this division, this is a very interesting one. So Psychosis Uprising has played all of their games so far. If BTE gets their full points for this next match, it's possible that they're actually going to overtake Psychosis Uprising and take the top spot in the division so far. So for this week coming, Lords of Latency Whiskey will be up against BTE. And then, of course, we've got Eclipse Razor versus Revo Gaming.
Oof.
So that's going to be an interesting one.
That is going to be an interesting one, I'm telling you. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh. It's going to be good. Right. Okay, I'm listening.
Yes, moving on. Are we in Division 4? We were looking.
Yeah, okay, go.
All right, Division 4. So Psychosis Synergy, they're in the top spot with 3,400 points. And again, Psychosis is the only team that has played all of their matches.
But look at that. If you look at the score, right, I mean, they've secured that spot, I think. I think it's really about who's going to play them in the final, yeah?
Yeah, I think definitely. I mean, 900 points, though. It is possible.
Yeah.
I need to do some quick math here.
No, it
is possible. It's possible that that Project Alpha Greybeards, if they do score full points in the next match, they could take that top spot. It's possible. It's possible.
No, it's not. It
is.
Oh,
1,700.
1,713. No.
Terrible math skills.
So that's what I'm saying. Psychosis has secured that top spot.
They have. I rated as 2,700.
Here's the thing: there is still enough in it for any of the other teams, position 2 to 4 to take it to go into the final, right?
To be fair, even if it is possible, if Project Alpha Greybeards gets 0 points, which is highly unlikely, but if they get 0 points in their upcoming match, even OGA in position 5 there can take second place.
Can still go into the final, I know. Yeah.
They can. So it's a very interesting division here. Of course, Psychosis, they securing their top spot, and they will play off for first and second place anyway. But the rest of the positions there are up for grabs.
Absolutely. Right,
but,
moving on.
I'm going to run through it quickly because I actually didn't run through all the scores in Division 4. I just stopped at the first position. So Project Alpha Greybeards is 1,713 points. In third place is Bounty Hunters Green with 1,431. PDT Predators, the main team, has 1,202 points. And OGA Dauntless with 1,038 points.
Nice. So before we move on to the last two divisions, guys, if you have come out to join us tonight, thank you very much for doing so. Remember, if you are subscribed to the channel, you are awesome. If you are not, hit that subscribe button to become awesome, and also the like on this video to give us some positive feedback if you like what we are doing here at Clan Wars. Thank you so much, and we really appreciate that. Moving on then to Division 5 and 6, which is the last two divisions before we get to most valuable players for the week.
All right, Division 5, we've got in the top spot Nexus Misfits with 3,501 points. Sadly not full points, guys, but you played exceptionally well, and I just want to say you guys are doing a really, really great job. As well as Revo, who is in the second place there with 3,200 points. There's only 301 points separating the two teams there in the top two
But
positions.
look at Mad sneaking in here in third.
Mad
huh?
is sneaking up creepy like in third place with 2,989 points.
That
So I
is
wouldn't discount
less.
them
That's
just
less than
yet.
300 points. That's less than 300 points that they need to be in the final. Look at that. Nice job, Mad. I mean, that comes a little bit left field, but I see Mad sneaking up the table here. Nicely done. All right, carry
Of
on.
course, in fourth place, we've got GSG Platinum with 2,421 points. Stampede just behind them as well, about 1,000 points or so behind them, 1,457 points, and EVL Rebels with 596. It does, however, look like the top four teams there are going to battle it out for position, but I don't think that any of the other teams will touch them this week.
Right, Division 6.
All right, Division 6. So we've got Dorfkop Oldies in the lead there, but followed so closely by Bounty Hunters Red. Of course, Dorfkop Oldies there with 3,080 points and Bounty Hunters Red with 2,999.
Nice.
Because apparently we're afraid of a round number, guys. Come on.
Nice. Very close, very close.
One more second on the hard point, Bounty
Yes,
Hunters.
but
Come.
but look at the differences that yeah. I mean, the differences are minute. I mean, IGL, they're in third position. That's Inferno Gaming League with 2,927 points, right? I mean, it's like there's like almost no gap. And then same between Inferno Gaming League and UB, right? It's 2,889. So there's less than 200 points difference in the top four teams in Division 6.
Yep.
That is really close. That is really close.
It's very hectic.
All right.
Yeah, and then of course in fifth place we've got GSG Gold with 1,457 points and PDTX or PDT Xenomorph with 816 points.
Nice. So Sika, what you are saying to me is that this coming week there is a lot that is going to be determined, right?
Yeah.
Who's going to be in the final?
I would say there's only one team guaranteed their top position, and that is, of course, is Psychosis Synergy in Division 4. But other than that, I mean, there isn't enough points in it to say for sure that any of the teams are going to stay in their positions.
So this week is a big week.
Is
right. So now before we go, I'm going to go back to our little talk screen here. So before we go on to the most valuable players for the week, and that'll also be what we will be wrapping up the show with tonight as well. Sika, do you want to give any shout outs there of people that have joined us on the stream, comments that I may have missed?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of people saying hi on the stream. Gummy saying the pharmacy was already closed, so she couldn't get her meds. Sorry, Gummy. Corona Killer, of course, from Nexus Misfits here saying that there goes our streak. Shame. I feel bad because you guys played such an exceptional.
You know I do, but you got to give it to Revo, right?
Revo.
They came to entertain, and entertain they did.
Yes.
So
sure. What a match! What a match!
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna head on over and back into the results screen, and we are gonna start with most valuable players for the week. And where would you like to start, Sika?
We can start at Division 6.
Right, so Division 6 is up for you.
All right, but I want to just check on it because it was labeled incorrectly. So I just want to see which one you've got there as...
I've got the one that says, the one with Flash.
Okay, so it is Division 6.
Yeah,
okay,
I can do stuff that's incorrectly labeled. I can still label correctly when I stream it, right?
Okay, all right. So Division 6 MVPs for week 4. Flash from Inferno Gaming taking 3 of the awards this week. And what an exceptional display.
Flash.
What an exceptional display.
Savior of the universe.
That's going to be his theme song. Yeah. If you don't do a montage with that song, I'm going to be so disappointed.
I'm telling you.
I'm just saying.
I can be creative.
All right, so Flash from Inferno Gaming Legion Right. Highest score, most damage, and most objectives. Highest score, 18,545 points. Most damage, 15,653 points. And most objectives, look at that, we beat 39 with 56. 56.
What happened
objectives.
this week? Because this is beast scores. I mean, the
It
score is
it
hectic,
is.
the damage is hectic, and of course the objective is just off the chart this week. Well done, Flash. Nicely done.
And then, of course, our very own Kitten Sense from GSG Gold with most time on point this week, 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Whoop, whoop.
Nice, well done. Right, moving off Division 16, but well done there to Flash. It looks really, really good. And on to Division 5.
Right, Division 5.
Wait. Look at this.
What?
These mad guys. They wait until the second last week before they sneak in on the table, before they sneak in on the most valuable player awards. All right, go.
I know, super sneaky these ones, huh? You gotta keep your eyes open for these guys. Widget damage from Mad with 3 of the MVP awards this week. I'm going to run through his and then I'll go on to the most damage. But highest score, most objectives, and most time on points. Highest score, 17,875. Most objectives, 34. And most time on hard point, 3 minutes and 14 seconds. And then we have Heel Spills or Banana from Revo Gaming Apex, and you're gonna have to watch the stream to understand why his name is Banana.
He is now
But
Banana.
he is now Banana.
He might as well just, well, he can't change it now, but for the next season,
he
he might
can't.
as well change it to Banana, and then we're gonna know. But go and watch
Right,
the
so
stream,
Heel
guys.
Spill-
He's
Yes.
earned that name. He's earned that name.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was on the screen quite a lot, so let's give him that.
But nicely done there.
So-
Very nice damage
Yes.
for right.
14,349 damage this week.
Very nice, very nice. Moving off Division 5 and on to Division 4.
Division 4 this week, Zoinks gets 2 of the MVP awards. So highest score and most damage, of course, Zoinks is from Bounty Hunters Green, and he's got 9,515 score, 12,509 damage. Most objectives this week goes to 3 different players
What?
from the same team.
Now that's team
So-
play for you. Come on.
You know,
Come on,
Project
that-
Alpha Greybeards. Yeah. Nimzo, Okure, and Zob all getting 26 objective score.
Yeah,
there.
you see, if we ever hand out an award for, most valuable team player as a team player, then it would go here, right? It would go here.
Yeah.
Three guys getting the same score. That's great.
Here
Right.
we go. All right, and then the last award there for Division 4 going to Darth Kader from Psychosis Synergy with most time on point, 2 minutes and 19
We're
seconds.
gonna have to keep a close eye on the award show for this season, because I've been seeing Darth Kader's name come up a few times and not always for the same thing. So let's see if that gets him to the end, right? Moving off Division 4 and onto Division 3.
All right, Division 3, we've got a show in our showing here from Eclipse Anonymous. Hypes with the highest score, 8,155, and Doozy taking 2 of the awards, 11,617 damage and 29 objectives. Of course, the player Dressley from Lords of Latency Whiskey with most time on the hard point of 1 minute and 55 seconds.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Division 3 is finished, and moving on to Division 2.
Different players, well, Azrael having 3 of the awards and X-Ray getting the last one, but Azrael has 16,855 score, 12,496 damage, and 29 objectives. And X-Ray just sneaking in there, though, with that all-important time on the hard point with 2 minutes and 21
Yeah, but you
seconds.
see, what you don't see here is that Azrael was on hard point as well. And right there at the end, he was like, nah, bro, you can take it. And he ran off the hard point, and that's why X-Ray is getting the 2 minutes 21.
Either that or Azrael was around the hard point and he was like, Don't touch this. Nah, 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 nah,
Yeah,
nah, nah, nah.
or something like that. I don't know. But well done, Azrael and X-Ray. Yeah, complete team wipe. And taking all the awards here for Vertigo. Very nice, very nice. Moving off Division 2 then, and on to the last division, most valuable players for tonight, Division 1.
Division 1 almost all belonging to Don 5 this week, with a sneaky little jump in there by Divine Gaming Enigma. But highest score and most damage both going to Incog's Joker from Don 5, 12,010 score, 16,468 damage. And most time on point is Margot, also from Don 5 with 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Divine Gaming Enigma just saying, no, we're not going to do squad wipe here. We are going to take the most objectives with 31 from Resist.
And this makes sense that it was a close game as well, right?
Yes,
because,
exactly.
I mean, if you look at the objective score, and then the going to Enigma, and then the time score going to Dons, then I mean, that's not a small objective score either, 31, right? So well done there.
No, it's not.
Very nicely done. Very nice.
Beautiful.
So
I do, however, want to mention something that happened last week. So last week we had a player that was kind of left out of the MVPs.
Oh, yes. Let's
yes,
mention
so
that.
I do want to mention last week that we had a highest objective score of 39 up until last week. And the reason that we say that is, well, it was broken this week by Flash with his 56 objective.
Yes.
But last week we did have Oven Baked Chips,
yes.
I think the full name. But he actually did score 41 objectives last week. And guys, this is also an important point to make to the captains of the teams, is please make sure that your scoreboards are not fuzzy when you submit them.
Yes, because
unfortunately
the 1-7 was captured as a 1, and then
yes,
we
and
only found that out when we were reconning, right?
Yes, yeah. So very important, make sure that your scoreboards are not fuzzy, because then we unfortunately miss giving props to your amazing players, which we don't want to do. We want to showcase everybody's amazing skill.
Ovenbake, buddy, you did hold the score for officially for a full week before it got broken by Flashy. So now there's a new score. We want to see you break that one.
yes, and you have 1 week left to break it, and then it's go time.
Right, going back to our talkie screen, and that is it. That is what we had for you guys for tonight. So Sika, there's 1 week left. 1 week. Well, 1 week of play left, right? And then we're going to go into finals. But there's 1 more week left for the teams to ensure their place in the finals. And by the looks of what we saw tonight, in terms of the divisional tables and where everybody is ranking and that sort of stuff, that's still open doors for a lot of teams, right?
It is close.
We have 1 week to go, guys. Next week is the last week of play, and then following that we will have the finals. So this coming week is a big week for a lot of teams. How they play this week will determine whether they end up in the finals or not. So if you are interested to follow along with that, of course you can see the divisional tables on the website. They are available on www.clanwars.africa. Sika will put the link in there for us as well a little bit later on.
Sure.
But you can go and view the league tables and calculate how many points what team needs to be able to be in the final. It's going to be hella very exciting, I think. It is actually for me as well. And of course, we are going to be bringing you some of these games this week as well. But if you have come out tonight to come and join us, thank you very much for doing so. If you're already subscribed to the channel, you're awesome. If you're not, hit that subscribe button to become awesome, and also the bell to get your notifications. And please, if you like what we are doing here at Clan Wars, remember to give us a like on this video. Some positive feedback is always appreciated. Sika, from your side, anything that I've left out, any thank yous that you want to do, or something that you still want to say before we sign off for tonight?
Of course, I want to do my weekly thank yous to the League Masters and to the Stats Masters and to the Arts Masters. But of course, League Masters, to Little Green Monster, to Sea Queen B, to Rocks, to Dino, to Peaches. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much for the hard work you put in. And of course, to Leash for your amazing skills with our graphics and the posters that go out every week and everything that you do as well in the background. And to Peaches and to Peaches and Leash, thank you very much for your work on the stats as well. Really appreciate you guys.
Nice. And one more, this message is to the League Masters. One more week, guys. Stay strong. Stay strong.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Huh?
Oven said the challenge is on.
Oh, is Oven in our stream? Hello, Oven.
So I'm not sure if it's Oven himself on the stream, but there is a message there saying challenge is on.
Right.
So
Accept
let's
it.
go.
Nice. I like that. So, guys, that is all that we had for you for tonight. Again, thank you very much for coming out. We really appreciate it. We had a whole lot of fun bringing you the Week 4 recap. Next week will be the last week of play, and then, of course, we will have one more recap show before we go into finals. And I am looking very, very much forward to see the best of the best. So, we're getting there, right? Almost there. The last bit of energy. Sika, from my side, thank you very much for you joining me as well. And I had fun. I know you had some let's call it an interesting day, so I'm very glad you ended up being able to join me. So that was very good. But guys, that is all that we had for you for tonight. From my side, I'm jacosauer for BattleBros. Leave no one standing.